What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about dungeons and the best ways to get all the milestones and explaining the different items and how to benefit using your energy. So let's get straight into the video. So as you might have known, a few weeks ago I did do a small little guide on how to do dungeons, just a beginner's guide. We're going to go more in depth, starting with how to get the most points, how to use your energy wisely, and all the different items and the benefits of using them in dungeons. So we're going to start with the milestones. So there's actually 25 milestones in total. There's a couple of rotating dungeons that appear each and every week. Today, currently, we have the melee dungeon active. And what you want to do, the first tip is save your energy. Save your dungeon energy. It actually stacks. You get 40 every single day and it stacks up to get to around 200 and actually just go all in on whatever day you want to do. So say there's a tank rotating dungeon coming soon, you have 200 energy saved up for specifically that tank dungeon, so you can use all that energy and get as many points as possible. Another idea is to keep an eye on the dungeon store. Now you don't really want to spend your orbs, but if you do and you want to get every single milestone, the dungeon store is very important to get the energy. You can also get energy from collecting the chests, but it's also like it's a low percentage chance, so it's not guaranteed to give you items. But if you go to dungeon store, as you can see, there's 6 different bundles to collect, and you can only buy one at a time all the way to 6, and then it resets. So the dungeon bundle tier 1, it gives some 10 energy and just some heal potions and golds. You want to pick this one up, and then as you can see we get 15 here. We have these invisibility scrolls. Now it prevents movement from increasing on the danger meter. So on the right hand side, the danger meter, when it goes to max, you get like an encounter and you have to fight like a mini boss. This prevents you from actually fighting the mini boss, so this can be very good when you're near to the end and you don't really want to go into a mini boss fight when you've got the boss fight coming up. And also there's just gold in here. Tier 3, we got some revives here, and then 20 dungeon energy. And then tier 4, as you can see, 25 energy, revives, potions, downs in wand. Now downs in wand teleports you to an artifact. So if you actually collect a chest in dungeons and you get the teleport button, it teleports you to a random place. This is basically the same, but it teleports you to a random artifact on the actual room. So say you're in a room and there's a couple of artifacts that you still need to collect and you don't really want to waste your energy, you can just use one of these and you can just go anywhere in the map and claim your rewards and get as many points. So yeah, and then the tier 5 one, as you can see, we got 30 dungeon energy, and then we have some more revives, and then we have tier 2 invisibility scroll, and this just lets you go to more tiles without actually increasing the danger meter for 8 movements. And then tier 6 is just basically everything, tons of energy, and you just want to buy these if you really want to maximize as many points as you can. Or there's another way to do it. So now let's just say we go to details. As you can see, we need to press the event conditions. It's recently updated, so there's more different restrictions. So you need one of these guardians. This is one of the guardians you need. So every time you do a run, you want to make sure you have one of these. It could be any melee guardian you have leveled up. Also the bonus, if you have one of these in your team as well, you'll get 1x multiplier, and that adds up to 2x, so it gives you double amount of points. So this is really important to run if you do have one of these guardians ranked up high and they can survive your dungeons. And the restrictions, you can't use any of these. So if you have these on your team, you got to take them off because they're not allowed to be used when you're going into the dungeons. Now moving on, we're going to go and continue. And what you want to do, we're currently in a dungeon right now, so we're just going to go out of this. So as you can see, I'm currently on floor number 2 in this dungeons, and we got a chest here we want to claim. So you can see my energy, and you can also see the danger meter on the right hand side. As you can see, we've got some major moats here. You can get either buffs, you can get debuffs that actually get you closer to the danger meter, or you can actually distract the enemy so you can decrease it. Now let me actually go over to the inventory. As you can see, we got the tier 1 potions, we have the revive, so you can revive and you can heal up your guardians if you want to, and then we got the tier 1 invisibility scroll, and we're just going to use one of these to showcase it. So when you use it, basically it activates, and as you can see, our danger meter is actually gone blue and it has a number 4 on it. So when we move 1, 2, 3, 4, and now it's gone. But it didn't increase our danger meter when we had it activated, so that's very important. Now when you want to do dungeons, you want to keep an eye on your points and your energy, but at the same time you want to collect all the chests and all of the artifacts without wasting your energy. So if you look around and see these paths with just nothing on it, avoid these paths. You want to explore all the paths with all the artifacts and all the chests to guarantee rewards. And as you can see, we just got teleported and we go to the next floor. So that floor we collected 480 points, and then we basically go to the next floor. Now at this point we just go any direction. As you can see, we've got chests here, and what you want to do here is hope for at least some motes or maybe some energy, so we can increase our energy without actually having to buy anything. So we're just getting motes here. As you can see, there's artifacts here that increase. Now if you quit out the dungeons on this floor will not count towards all the points you've had. So if you get loads of points on this floor and you just quit out, it will not add on to your actual total. So you want to make sure you actually complete this floor before actually quitting out the whole in dungeons. So basically you just want to look around. As you can see, we've found the next floor, so we're going to go back, just have a little look around here, see if there's anything. There's a chest here, so we just got to hope for some energy. Also you can clear the fog, and as you can see, you can know where everything is. So we're just going to go up here, and this is just one of the big benefits from actually opening these chests. You can get all these different items, distract the enemies, so our danger meter has gone down. It stops us from getting an encounter, and we're collecting these artifacts now. And basically you just want to collect everything on this floor and then move on to the next floor to guarantee as many points as possible. Now we've got some buffs, and what you want to do to get back to this actual next floor, the actual floor, you want to go back on yourself because it doesn't cost energy, and it decreases the meter every time you go back on yourself on a path you've already been on, so it's easier. If you just go and waste your energy trying to get back, it's just not going to be beneficial. So make sure you go back on yourself. And as you can see, we've got 600 points from that floor, and we're just increasing how many points we get. Now if we actually go out of here, you can see when you actually click continue, I'll show on screen now. As you can see, it will tell you what difficulty you want to do. You can either do like expert difficulty, you can go to the max, which I wouldn't recommend. Whatever's recommended to your team power. I would kind of do like where I'm actually on right now. I would say that's kind of the best difficulty, 6,500 maximum. It depends where you are in terms of the game and what counters you have for this actual dungeon, and whatever one you're on, you get more points depending on what difficulty you do. So just do whatever difficulty benefits you, but basically the best way to do it is to stack up all your energy and just use it all. So that is it for today's video. If you did like it, please leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.